Well, hello peeps, welcome to Kickstarter Radio. I'm your host Lipstickpaddy, and today we're looking at the Circadians First Light's first expansion. Woohoo! Yeah! Now, Garphill Games. I was very critical of them in 2022 because they basically use Kickstarter as a pre-order for their games. They don't even use a pledge manager, so you got to put shipping up front as well. And in this case, they've only got a short campaign as well. Somewhat of a ninja campaign, but it's 9 days. Why do they want these short campaigns? What's coming down the pipe that we don't know, that they're all frightened of? But this is the second game this week with a campaign less than 10. However, there is something in this Kickstarter which is not coming to retail, and I'm so happy it's coming. A little brief history. For those people that got Circadian's First Light on Kickstarter or retail, there was not much difference between them. Just an extra pack adding 3 new people. Playable characters. The game itself was the same. They kickstarted a Circadian's First Light 2nd edition, and there was no upgrade pack for whatever reason, but it's here, peeps, and I'm so excited that it is here, so we can finally get the big box. And what's more is you can get a big box which fits the Specialist expansion right in, because the Specialist is really making the game bigger. Now, if you have Circadian's Chaos Order, there is an expansion coming on this Kickstarter. There's no big box for you there. And everything is coming to retail apart from the upgrade kit 1st edition. So really, you know, if you've got Circadian's First Light, that's what you're coming here for. If you got the first Kickstarter or you got the retail of it. I think if you've got the 2nd edition, you probably just wait for retail because you can avoid shipping. And if you've got Chaos Order, you can avoid shipping also, because the Harbinger one here is it's the size of a deck of cards, basically. It is small. Now, the juicy stuff is going to be what's in this expansion. But Circadians is a fantastic dice worker placement where you are sending workers out there to get material, using those materials to craft items, and it's stunning as well. There's shops as well to go and buy stuff to upgrade your home base and things like that. We can see some of the new cards here. The Ryu Zoo card though needs energy, a little bit of this plant pickup, water, and a gem. Gems are hard to come by, roughly, but this is going to be a very expensive card to craft. Old Matt needs 2 gems for that. But yeah, they do give you bonuses and stuff like that when you craft these. And yeah, 2 movements on the map. I don't know what that is per. I don't know. They come with victory points anyway. This is the main reason for crafting. One of the main ways of winning the game is crafting lots of cards. Right, so this is the expansion box. What we're getting then is these new 2 faction boards. So there's going to be 2 more aliens to trade with. And they come with extension boards. So you can have now 4 or 5 faction boards, which is lovely. These are essentially tracks, and these tracks are public, and to have more of these tracks is going to be fantastic. It really will open it up a little bit more. There's also going to be a temple on the map, which is interesting. There's another location to visit, and you can see the temple. You know, if you come with a 1 on your die, or a 2 or a 3, or if you've got a 4, 5 and a 6, you come on these ones. So they're the kind of worker placement spots. It says character specific tiles / boards. Now, ooh, character specific tiles and boards. Does that mean we're going to have a home base? I'm not quite sure what that is, but that's very exciting. Isn't it? Yeah, because you are getting these outpost boards here. So there is this concept of some more spots being out there as well. There's kind of a lot going on. Basically, the base game is getting a big expansion. It's really good. So we're getting more contract cards. These are for crafting. We're getting more events to put in the event deck. The event cards will make the game longer if you put them all in. Scheming cards. These are for the solo play. Leader cards. This is for setup. So you've got more variation in the setup of players. And different types of ships and farms. So these outpost tiles, they have this circle. It looks like they're going to slit into the boards, doesn't it? Yeah. So I think you're going to potentially have an outpost that you can have out on the planet somewhere. And I think that is what people can maybe come and visit, question mark. But in total, you're getting 60 cards and all these pieces, which is nice, and it's giving you the sleeve count for this because it's, you know, it's a nice game to sleeve up. Actually, I like it. The art again is looking. It's 2nd edition art, isn't it? Now it does say, as promised, we have created the upgrade kit. You'll get the 2nd edition box for First Light. The specialist expansion is included. Inside are all printed components from the 2nd edition, larger wooden resources, custom insert, definitely needed one, a better one that is. The only items you need to keep from the 1st edition are dice harvesters and wooden components. So yeah, fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. And if you can see here, it's $34. Woohoo! That's not too bad. And shipping to Mexico is $20, which is probably, if I was shipping a board game from the USA, it'd be probably about that. So it looks like a lot of these cards for crafting are very difficult to craft. Like they need quite a lot of materials, so they're kind of harder to make. But Circadian's First Light is a fantastic game. I love it. I'm so glad that an expansion's coming for it. And I don't know if another expansion is coming. Are they going to do a playmat? You know, that's my potential. So really, it's a hyper-focused game. I like this tattoo kit. It's a hyper-focused game for Circadians. Now, there is a little bit of love now for Harbinger, which is a small deck. Some more leaders for starting players. 6 more attribute cards. 12 new tactic cards. 2 new production cards. So nothing really to... It's just a little expansion, and that's about it. But nice to get. But it's coming to retail and all that stuff. So 32 cards is half a deck of cards. So, you know, whatever. Now, add-ons. I like these boxes. They're kind of showing you how... It's almost a scale of how small these boxes are. And I'm looking forward to the bigger box of Circadians. It's kind of a strange box, the first Kickstarter of it. It is expensive though if you go new Circadian. You can get Chaos Order at retail and First Light at retail. But if you get... I don't know, would it be cheaper buying First Light at retail and getting the upgrade pack from here? Just because of shipping, and so yeah, you'll have to kind of weigh that up in your region. And Chaos Order is it's a different game. It's different than First Light, so you know. And I don't have it, but yeah. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. It's one of my favourite games. I will say that for all my games in my collection. It's one of my favourite worker placement games because I love card crafting. And one interesting fact about Circadian's First Light is that your workers, you actually send them out back up into space and you don't get them back, so you actually burn your workers in this game, which makes it really tighter, the game, and more wonderful. So yeah, Circadian's coming out with an expansion, adding loads of stuff, loads of cool stuff, more aliens to trade with, some more tracks, public tracks to go on, harder crafting cards, and your own space on the map, your own character's outpost. Sounds wonderful. But to get a bigger box with the second edition upgrades, yes please, it's all looking fabulous, isn't it? The only thing we really want is a big playmat for Circadians, but if there's going to be another expansion, maybe that will have to wait for that Kickstarter. But as it is, it does feel like a Kickstarter because we're getting the upgrade kit, which is not coming to retail, and for that I do give it a recommendation. If you've got Circadian's First Light Kickstarter First Edition or the retail version of Circadians, then come here for the upgrade pack. For everyone else, probably best to wait to retail, isn't it? Especially with shipping tax and things like that. Well, it is a bit of a ninja campaign, and I think anybody who knows Circadians, haven't you been waiting for this? This is something you've been waiting for a couple of years, isn't it? An expansion. So yeah, it's all good. I can't wait to get it though. And yeah, I tip my hat to Garphill Games because they did promise this, and it's finally come, and it's looking impressive, and you've finally done something Kickstarter worthy with the upgrade pack. Just when you come again, bring a playmat please. I think we'll love you for it. It will look beautiful, as it's a big worker placement game with loads of cardboard squares popping around the table, and it would be great to have a big playmat to solidify it all down. It would look great. Just look what Endless Winter did with her playmats. Garphill Games, you can do the same, and we'd all be buying them as if they're hotcakes. So on that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. I'm Lipstickpaddy, this is Kickstarter Radio, and please subscribe if you like Kickstarter projects, especially games of course, and all that good stuff, and you want a voice of truth. Yes indeed, I'm Lipstickpaddy. Leave a comment, thumbs up and subscribe and all that jazz. So bye bye from me.